So like this is the front side. You have all these, you know, standard redemption machines and whatnot. But then you kind of cross a line, and then all of a sudden it just becomes this normal styled arcade. So I'll kind of show each machine that they've got here. This fucking thing. We've got a CRT Time Crisis 4, which was pretty interesting. An old Terminator. I'm sure these aren't very interesting. Golden Tee, single Batman. Showcase cab with generic basketball game. A big buck with a covered monitor. They have a Groove Coaster, not online obviously, which is kind of interesting. The Japanese version as well. They have this giant setup of Superbikes 1, the original. PC failed, as they always do on these particular models. As you can see, a lot of these are CRTs. A couple of them do get swapped out. I'm assuming that's when like the flybacks fail, because otherwise it looks like they do work on the CRTs. English version of Tank Tank Tank. Daytona. I've never seen this game before. Minecraft, you know. And then all these other games over here. I've never seen this. This wasn't here the last time I was here. It looks like one of these, like, it looks like a clone of Joust by some weird company. So here's where the interesting stuff starts, and obviously nobody's back here because this is, you know, old stuff. But the one thing that I noticed that was really interesting about, you know, like all the machines is they're all in great condition. Like, the control panels are good, they're all solid, the buttons are all clean, they work really well. I mean, part of that has to be with the fact that, like, more than likely a lot of the, you know, games here don't get played that often, because the back half of this arcade is always just empty other than you know, some people that genuinely enjoy the machines. It's very much for, you know, the classic arcade goer. This was kind of interesting. Had a shooting Nintendo cab gauntlet. 6-player X-Men. You can play this at Galloping Ghost, obviously, but I got an ice cold beer, original, I think, yeah, original Taito ice cold beer. This hurts, though. A lot of these swipers being drilled in kind of hurts, but, you know, nothing a little wood filler and paint can't fix, I guess. And a lot of these still have their original coin doors on them, which is cool. These all, from my quick viewing, most of these seem like they're original. This is not. You can actually see this was converted. I don't know what this was converted from. I'm not that savvy when it comes to these older machines sometimes, but some of these are original. I mean, again, like you can just see, like these control panels are fantastic. We'll get to the pinballs here in just a minute. But, you know, your run-of-the-mill standard games that you see at a lot of places. You know, gotta have the milk and eggs, right, to bring the people through to the back. All right, so here's the pinballs. So I'm gonna try to get a decent view of every single one of these. And just kind of show, again, like you can see the back glass on this is fantastic. The play field here is decent. I mean, you know, some insert wear, some cracking in the paint, but like it's clean. Like this is playable. So far, all the games I played, the flippers have all been very strong. They've all worked relatively well. I mean, this game's in kind of rough shape, but it's an Indiana Jones. This was kind of an era for Stern where they just weren't making the greatest machines. A Data East, I believe, Star Trek. I've never seen one of these on location before, which is very interesting. There's actually a Batman that's around here that's in very, very rough shape. Monopoly, again, clean. Like, it's, you know, for a game that's on location, it's very clean with the amount of machines that are here. Earthshaker, this one could use a playfield swap, as you can kind of see. lots of nasties. But I'm sure this is playable if you know the rules. Mousing around. Never been a big fan of these games, personally, but it's Bally, kind of mid-era. Whitewater. It's got the topper. Looks like it's working, which is also very cool. This one does have an issue. The whirlpool shot does not get detected sometimes, and you kind of have to cross your fingers and hope that it works. Other than that, everything else works. Flippers are nice and strong. Whodunit? Also really clean. I didn't play any of these yesterday, but you know. Roller Coaster Tycoon. This one seems to be in very good condition. Not a lot of wear here. I actually am going to give this a play today and see how it fares. Swords of Fury. Gotta love Swords of Fury. Never been a big fan of this, but a lot of people seem to enjoy the game. Again, all in really good shape. Tales from the Crypt with the topper. This was, I believe, a Sega. Yeah. No, Data East. Well, Data East is Sega, but you know, you can see some of these rubbers. Like this rubber, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's cracking, and you know, they're starting to get pretty bad. But from what I've seen, these don't get played a ton, so they don't need an insane amount of maintenance. Blackwater 2000. I think this was the last game Bally put out solo before they decided to ditch, and they merged with Williams. Roadshow, also in really good shape. Again, these kickouts, typically all the Bally Williams kickouts have like Cliffy protectors on them, so they all work pretty well. High Speed. This one is in really good shape. This one's in way better shape than the Yeti machine at the moment. I haven't played it. I think the last time I played it, I don't know if they fixed it, but that post would fall out and you would get stuck. So that was kind of interesting. It looks like they might have fixed it with some glue. Bad Cats. Again, I've never been a big fan of these. Is this a Barry Whistler game? Does it say anywhere on the playfield? I was just asking because this ramp here is very O. Space Station, another big one. Ripley's, love this game, fantastic machine. Last time I played this, I remember the flippers were a little weak, and you can see the kick out here is pretty even up, but it was playable. You could have a good game on this. Baby Pac-Man, I don't really care about this game. Who cares about this? Pinball Party, also in really good condition. The usual wear and tear, but pretty decent shape. Again, standard ball lines, but you're going to see that everywhere. AC/DC Pro Original Run. This is the original AC/DC. It's kind of unfortunate he does not have a premium. I would have loved to play more of the premium, but the Pro's good too. Data East Jurassic Park. I'm kind of skimming over this one because I've just seen this one so many times. I honestly do not care for this machine at all. Fishtails. I had a really good game on this one yesterday. I couldn't get the supers, but everything works. The ramps feel really good. The inserts aren't too bad. You can see the caster. Actually has the caster. I think the one at the Pinball Hall of Fame, he literally just replaced it with a button. He's got a Flintstones. I don't like this game. I think it's boring as hell. One of those kind of throwaway games that I forget Williams ever actually ended up releasing. And you can see on the pinballs, because clearly this guy cared, he put all the swipers underneath and drilled into the bottom of the cabinet, so he didn't destroy the coin doors. So this one, oh my god. Yeah, to say this could use a new playfield is an understatement, but I don't even think they make new playfields for this game. He's got a Champion Pub, all LED'd, tricked out. Looks really good. I haven't played this one, so I don't know if it's got any issues, but it looks really good. Really good shape. All the wireforms are in good shape. This Cyclone has definitely seen better days and was also sun bleached at one point. You can kind of see this is kind of sun bleached. All the inserts are gone. So this one's kind of bad. But again, if you wanted to play it, it would be playable. You could sit and play it. He's got a Party Zone. Party Zone's in decent shape. I have not checked Captain Bizarre to see how his plays. Looks like the high scores are not saving. Most of these save. Road Kings. I don't know if this is rare. I don't know a whole lot about early that scared me. I don't know a whole lot about early Williams machines. I'm definitely more Bally orientated. Space Invaders, these are always eaten up. These are always torn. I do know they make reproduction playfields for this. So Funhouse, I played a game of the Funhouse yesterday. Rudy's eyes do not work. However, this game clearly just had a playfield swap. If you look at the shooter lane, this thing, and you can't really tell from the video, but you can just see like these in lanes are just absolutely beautiful. These kickouts are all like brand new, fresh. But they clearly reused a lot of parts. Like the ramps are definitely original. A lot of flippers are original, but this definitely had a playfield swap recently. So again, you can see they put in the effort. Like if it needs a playfield swap and it's a popular enough game, they will do it. Creature, this one played pretty well. I'm not very good at this game, so you know, it just kind of does what it does. Hook. People seem to like this game. Maybe I'll give it a play while I'm here today. And again, something I didn't mention. These are all crazy cheap. So it's a nickel arcade. So these are all set to 4. At $10, they'll give you 200 quote-unquote nickels. So you can sit here and play forever, man. It's nuts. Theater of Magic. I think this one I don't think has had a playfield swap, but it is in really good condition. And you can see some of the ramps are starting to peel up a little bit. Of course, gotta have the Twilight Zone. This one was also in really, really good condition. I remember when I played it here last time, a long time ago, it was resetting, and I couldn't play it, but I'm sure they fixed it at this point. This one's clearly had 1 million and plus plays over the course of its life, but it's in good shape. I mean, even that, you know, that piece right there, that usually gets beat the hell. Firepower by Williams. You know, again, the usual wear and tear, but again, for the age of these games, they're in great shape. Original Run Metallica Pro. This one's in decent shape. I played a game. I had a really good game. It was a lot of fun. It works really well. Shots shoot like they're supposed to. The games are all leveled, too. Some of them are leaning a little to the left, a little to the right, but they're all very playable. Some of them are a little floaty, but, you know, what can you do, right?
You're fishing for a compliment. Try another pond.
Miss Pac-Man Cocktail, not working. Centipede Cocktail, not working. A Tron. I think this is a Pro modded to be an LE, but I don't know. I'm not super in the know, but the fact that it has this little LED thing on it kind of makes it an LE. I don't really know exactly, but very expensive machine right here. Judge Dredd. This one has a color DMD. This lockdown bar is about to come out. This one's super clean. I'm assuming not many people play this one because it's Judge Dredd and not many people play this. I don't know. Some stools in the way. I'll go back to those Sterns as well. Black Knight needs a playfield swap like most of them do at this point, but probably playable. Data East. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Don't really care about this one too much. Terminator 2. Some of the inserts are gone. Some have just been replaced. There's a Shrek, a Whirlwind, a South Park. There's people playing them right now, so I'm not going to go to them. Walking Dead, I think this is a Pro. I don't know. So here you can see this Addams Family. I mean, again, it's been played to death, but like, it's in good condition. Like, I bet if I put a quarter in this would go really well. Bram Stoker's, this one's in great shape. Both flippers are super powerful, leveled really well. All the kickouts feel really good. I actually got a triple multi-ball on this yesterday. I almost got one of the high scores. Diner, this one also played really, really well. I had a good time on this one. I'm going to skip over these two because I don't really care about these. No Fear. Also not played a whole lot. Again, you can see some of the more obscure titles. They don't really get played a ton. NASCAR. I think this was one of the last games Pat Lawler did for Stern before he left. It's got like this really crazy like loop thing, and the drain is in a very awkward spot. It's kind of cool. Big guns. I don't really care about this one. This is a Sega Harley Davidson, not a Stern Harley Davidson. So this was the last machine that Sega put out before they sold all their stuff to Gary. Scared Stiff. It's got all the. I mean, this one's in way better shape than the one that's at Galloping Ghost. I mean, everything is here. Like all the frogs are on there. He's even got the head painted a little bit like it was supposed to be. And some Sterns. These are all insider connected. This is a Rush Premium. I don't really care about this game. Guardians of the Galaxy Pro, but I guess it was modded to be a premium, which is interesting. So it says it's a Pro on the stack, but it's got the premium plastics. So that's kind of interesting. Batman 66, just standard premium. I haven't seen one of these in person in a really long time, and just looking at this playfield, I cannot believe people are paying $10,000 for this thing. It's kind of nuts. Godzilla Premium, of course. You know, every arcade's got to have a Godzilla Premium if you're going to run pinball. I played a game on this one yesterday. It plays pretty well. I didn't really have any issues. The flippers are a little weak, but that's probably just because they were getting played all the time. Black Knight Sword of Rage Premium with the topper. The Godzilla also has the topper as well, so it has the King of Monsters and whatever it is. I might play a game of this. I'm not a big fan of the game, but it's whatever. Foo Fighters Pro. Don't really need the premium on this one. I might try to take some
Puny
scores.
human, sacrifice your coinage to me, or face my wrath.
Kinda curious. Grand Champion isn't even at $1 billion. I could probably get one of these if I had a good game. Jaws Pro. I played a game of this. This played pretty well. Pretty new. And then some Silent Scope stuff. Strike Master. I think this is Williams. Yeah, Williams. Shuffleboard. Original Silent Scope. I don't know what this is. 18-wheeler. Some great game. Supernova Betson. Supernova 2, I think. I'm not super in the know about DDR cabs. So, but yeah, that is everything. Again, if I had a place like this near me, I think I would spend way too much time here. I mean, it's just looking at this one alley alone is just absolutely nuts. And like I said, all of these games are in really good shape. Like, for being on a location, they're in great shape. And you can tell, I mean, there's not really many people back here. So not only are they cheap and are they in good shape, but you can actually hear the machines while you're playing. Like Whitewater, I can hear the music. I can hear the call-outs on Roadshow. I can hear Ripley's and all that good stuff. So, yeah, definitely come down here if you ever get a chance. It's great.